Justin, he just sent me a message.
Podcast.
Justin.
Ah, there he is. Justin.
Mr. Brazil. Uh-oh. He's being dragged by the car. Welcome to another episode of No Results, No Justin, only excuses.
Well, if there's no Justin, then there's no excuses.
No excuses.
This is the results part of the show.
Well, we talk 100% facts and everything, there's no nonsense speak.
But there'll be no eloquent words because Justin, Mr. English Major, is not here.
Yeah, we're missing our English major.
Yeah. So we're going to give him a call soon.
Yeah.
He actually just sent me a message to say he's ready. So should we...
Do you think he's sitting in his nightie with his towel wrapped around his head?
Do you think his manager's fanning him with a palm leaf?
Yes, and feeding him grapes.
Yes.
I can imagine that.
I can imagine, yeah. Okay, so Justin's in Brazil, and we're going to get him on the phone. Should we get him on the phone and then do the news?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's funny. Maybe we'll get him on the phone later in the week too, and we'll cut it in
Yeah,
later.
I think we'll slide it in and make it more interesting.
Okay, so let me phone Justin, and this is a high quality setup that we have here.
Yes.
Just putting my phone next to the mic.
Is it on speaker?
Yes.
Let me just check if I'm actually recording. Oh, I am.
Okay, it's ringing. That's a good step.
Is it a picture or just a call?
No, just a voice call.
Very ready.
Justin, he's just sent me a message.
Podcast.
Justin.
Ah, there he is. Justin.
Mr. Brazil. Uh-oh. He's being dragged by the car.
Justin, are you being murdered?
He's being dragged on. He forgot. Yeah. Remember, he says there's something wrong with his phone.
Oh, fuck. Static. Justin, have you sprayed Wind-o-lene on your phone?
Shall we take two?
This is not working. Bye-bye, Justin. Well, as is usual on the show, that was a disaster.
We'll try it. Let's just do it again.
Yeah, okay. We'll cut it there. We'll come again. And we're back. Justin has sent me a message to say that he doesn't. His phone is buggered, so I have to phone his manager. So I'm going to save the manager's name in my phone under
It's
manager. Okay, manager. Fuck. Match the manager.
This manager's not being dragged behind a car.
I hope so. Yeah, so Justin.
Manager.
I bet manager is not on WhatsApp.
Oh, they popped up. Well, that little camera thing popped up.
Yeah. Call WhatsApp.
Just say WhatsApp.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Is manager not letting me call on WhatsApp? Oh wait, here we go. Okay.
Hey, success.
We got Justin's manager. His pictures, his profile's him standing upside down.
Not with Justin though.
Not with Justin. Some other person. Must be his other client. Can I speak to Justin's manager, please?
This is Justin's manager. Let me just call Justin to the phone. Justin, would you come to the phone, please? Obrigado.
Justin didn't tell his manager that he's on the phone call.
Yes, manager didn't know about this.
But managers should just know those things.
Coming.
I like how he's confident. Yes, I'm Justin's
Hang on,
manager.
I'm sitting out of the thing. Hang on.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening?
What's up? Speak to us.
Can you
we
speak
just
to Justin, please?
Okay, try one at a time, firstly.
Okay.
Secondly, we just got back from a 5K run out in the park, and we're feeling great.
Lovely. Who's we? You both run.
Yeah, I took Sean, my manager, and Zarina, my chef.
Oh, nice. Got the whole entourage there. And what did you do with your phone? Did you spray more Wind-o-lene in it?
So, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to speak to you guys, but there's a lot of Wind-o-lene in the microphone. So
Yeah.
I can't speak to you guys through my phone anymore.
Is that how you clean your phone normally, with Wind-o-lene?
Yeah, listen, it's about 6 years old, and I can't actually afford a new one because I'm very busy trying to fund my sanctional.
Going to sanctionals.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're here in the studio, Just. So tell our fans about your trip to Brazil, what you've been up to, and all the exciting things you've seen.
Of course, you're breaking up a little bit there. It sounds like you have your own problem there with Wind-o-lene, but
Yeah?
what I made out of that was you want to know what we're doing in Brazil.
Yes, tell me.
All right, I'm just going to ask Sean to give you the rundown of the last 24 hours and the following 24 hours to come.
Okay. Why aren't you going to tell us?
Take along, Justin. So the last 24 hours was bloody interesting. We took off from Cape Town perfectly fine, no issues. Get onto the plane and we've bagged ourselves some emergency exit seats. And with Justin's immense height, we needed the seats. So we were damn comfortable. Flight was amazing. Into Luanda. All I can tell you is, Luanda. Great place to fly out of. So all was good. Landed in Brazil at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we had to go through coronavirus heat testing. After that, through customs, baggage, the whole lot. It was a long process, but we got to the hotel at like 4 in the morning. And at that point in time, Justin's second wind came in, and this freaking guy was awake like an Energizer bunny, and we didn't know what to do with the bloke.
Just put them in a room, that's what we do.
So for bouncing around the place, eventually we called it and we got some sleep. And I can only tell you that the day that followed was the longest 29-hour day of my life. Anyway, so Brazil's been fun. We did some shopping.
Yeah.
We done some walking. They speak no English. There's no English.
Nobody understands one word of English in the whole of Sao Paulo.
Nothing, so everything's just miscommunications. Have you learnt any words?
100%. So you try and convince yourself that you might be able to, get some scrambled eggs or a cappuccino out of the next person. So you try and you start to explain yourself, and then after about 3 minutes you give up.
Nice.
And then you got no internet, so you can't Google Translate.
Google Translate, we are the best clients right now.
Okay, so today you've just gone for a run.
Yeah, so it was a little bit tricky. We decided we were going to do a light walk to the 5K venue. And when we got to the venue, we realized that the whole of Sao Paulo decided to do the same thing. And tonight, or at least the whole of today, is the last day of Carnival. So everybody's out wearing neon colors, drinking alcohol on the streets, celebrating their sexuality overtly, and just blocking off any and every entrance you might to get to the park. So it took us about 2 hours to get started, and we finally managed to finish our 5K run.
I think you should go to the carnival.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Matt, I'll tell you what, you guys would absolutely love being here. Like, obviously, if you're here for a serious matter, like a CrossFit competition, it's maybe not first on your priority. But man, there's some interesting people here.
So I heard the story of Bouncy.
What's that?
Justin can explain.
It's absolutely apt down here.
I think Matthew must explain.
No, not on the podcast.
Okay, we'll get that story later. That'll be our bonus content for our Patreon subscribers. So, what's the plan
Let me
for...
just tell you, Matt.
Eh? No, go
No,
for
I
it.
was going to say, there's some jump castles here. Some trampolines, motorboats, the whole lot.
Oh, good. Lots of watercraft. That's good. Yeah, don't do any watercrafting while you're there. Keep your mind right.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sean kept me on the straight and narrow. He said, here's a 2.5K loop. Don't look left, don't look right.
Yeah.
Run.
I'll just spray him with cold water.
Plank man.
Yes. So tell us about what you're going to do this week, just before the competition.
So tonight we're going to go see Maroon 5.
Oh, that's nice.
Jeez.
Are you going to have a caipirinha?
Yeah, well, Sean's going to have a caipirinha,
Yeah.
and Zarina's going to see her favorite artist, Adam Levine.
Yeah. You're going to have a
I'm
Coke
going to be
Zero.
separated.
You're going to go home early before they finish the
Yes.
set.
Exactly. This is very specifically designed as part of our ramp up to the Brazilian CrossFit Championship, as a matter of just completely being stress free.
Yes, indeed. That was the plan.
Okay, good. That's a new
Nice.
approach for you. And then you're going to train for the rest of the week, and then you register on Thursday.
Yeah. So today was essentially just like a recovery run. Tomorrow I'm going to head down to Jardin's CrossFit box, and we're going to go do probably a practice run of the final event, the handstand walk Amanda, and then the entire week will just be spent focusing on polishing up and sort of periodizing the training program to the point where I can peak come Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh. Is the box charging you?
Matt's
Is the box
asking, are they
charging
charging
me?
you?
Yeah.
So the box we're going to be attending, the owner was actually at Cape CrossFit about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, that's
And
bonus.
obviously we did not know this at the time,
Yeah.
and I'm quite sure we charged them. So we're going to have to see what it's going to do. But I'm hoping that
You're hoping you can't remember.
I'm going to send Sean in there. Sean's pretty good at negotiating. So far, he's negotiated 2 people out their seats on the plane so that we can all sit together. And he's also got a 22% discount on the street from a Bergie selling sand in a glass.
Sounds like a good manager.
So,
Okay.
You keep this one.
yeah, he's doing well. So I'm going to send Sean in there and see what he can do for me.
Okay.
The next thing we need to negotiate for is some new running shoes for the Juggernaut. Because I looked at these running shoes and I wondered if he got them off of one of the Bergies on the side.
Is it those orange ones?
Yeah, they've seen better days.
Yeah,
In fact, they've seen better days in 2050.
Jeez, I think those things met those things in years ago when I first met Justin.
In 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, I once wore those shoes in the 9.5 with Matthew Barman. And I think they were the difference between winning and losing, to be honest.
Do they make you win or make you lose?
They're like the Vaporfly.
Well, I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure if they were the reason I beat Matt. But I also think part of the problem was that Matt went and stopped for a poo halfway. So.
I like to make things harder for myself.
Hashtag load shedding. And it's a partial fact.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I think that's all we have for now.
Yeah, you guys are like a 3-second delay every time you answer us.
Yeah, it's difficult. But we'll phone you later in the week.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for calling. We're going to head out and go find the CrossFit box now so we can prepare for the week. We've already found an athletics track. So we're pretty settled and know where we need to be and what we need to do. It's awesome out here. A little bit rainy, unexpected. But it's actually nice and cool, not too hot. So yeah, we can get on with our schedule and have a good time.
Okay, so
Cool.
before you go, 2 things. Is one, shout out to your fans who supported you. And the second is the fans also want to know when the raffle winners are coming.
Yes, you scam artists.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're doing that this morning with our breakfast. We're going to cook some breakfast now. And one is going to pull some random names out of a hat. And then we're going to post the winners online. We'll do it live so that it is legit and everybody gets to see the randomization. But yeah, you guys should be able to find out within the next hour.
Okay,
Cool.
we'll look forward to that.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, Jess.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, manager Sean.
Good call, boys.
I hope he gets 3%
Let it
of your
go.
winnings. Okay, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we've signed that on the dotted line, don't worry.
Good. Okay, bye-bye.
Ciao, boys.
Okay,
Lovely.
so that's Justin Swart. Hopefully everybody could hear that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Yeah, I'm very surprised he's going to see Maroon 5. Did not expect that
He's
at all.
just going to stand quietly at the back.
Yeah, but this new manager is good for Justin. It's forcing him out of his shell. Previous Justin would have just been sitting at home drinking water
Yes, drinking water and
and rehydrate.
watching YouTube videos of the current regionals or something.
Yes. Okay, so we'll phone him again later in the week and we'll cut it in and it'll be very confusing for everybody because
Yes.
it'll make no sense and it'll come out after the event.
That will be Thursday. Oh, yeah, it'll be after.
Yes. But that's all we can do. Yeah.
Maybe we can post it like Saturday or something.
Maybe we
Just
can do
for
a special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so follow Justin. Oh, it's too late now. You've already missed it.
Yes.
Comes out. Yeah, but it's okay. Right. So let's do the news. The news to use and choose.
Do you have? What are you looking at? You
Huh?
have everything written down.
No, I'm just looking. I know the news.
We're sitting in my bedroom.
Yeah.
You
And
can hear my son screaming
he's
downstairs.
shouting. He hates whatever he's watching now.
Yeah, I don't know what my wife's doing to me.
He's just smacking him, just flicking him. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, so in the news, was it Brian Shaw or was it Eddie Hall?
It's Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall. Okay, so I was confused there. It was Eddie Hall, and he broke the world record for Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Isabel is 30 snatches for time.
At
How-
what? Wait,
Mm.
61.
61 kilos. Yeah.
61 kilos. So 30 snatches for time, 61 kilos. I think he was going to do Grace first, which is 30 clean and jerks for time. That's 61 kilos.
Mm.
And then he was like, no, I can't do it.
His mobility is shit, and I think a lot of people replied to his thing saying the clean and jerk needs to be Grace's clean and jerks,
Yes.
and it has to be on the land on the collarbone.
Yeah.
Up.
He probably can't get the bar to his collarbone in a front rack.
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this in the last episode?
We talked about the preview.
Okay, the preview.
He was
so
training for it.
so it's happened now.
Yeah, so it's happened. So he did it in 50 seconds,
Yes,
which is quick.
He did it in 50. Yeah, they announced 49. It was actually 50.9 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the previous winner was 53 seconds.
Who is that?
They never mentioned it, but
Yeah.
they did say Rich Froney did 1 minute 20 or something.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know who this 53-second person
Yeah,
was.
they never mentioned it. It was a weird. Broadcast.
Yeah, so I think they probably lied to us.
No.
But so we'll say that Rich Froning was the fastest before at 120,
Hmm.
and now Eddie's gone to 50 seconds, which is just ridiculous.
Lovely, Eddie Hall. Good job.
Yeah, and like he was tiring at the end. He was really struggling, and he was slowing down significantly, but he did. He was actually quite complimentary about CrossFit afterwards. He said, "Big respect to the CrossFitters. It's a lot harder than people make out, and they get slagged off left, right, center on social media. But I can tell you, looking at these guys compete today, I genuinely believe it's going to be one of the hardest sports on the planet to train for and compete in. So that's me out of CrossFit. You definitely won't see me on the CrossFit platform, that's for sure." So he was quite complimentary.
Oh, thanks, Eddie.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. He says apparently he could hardly catch his breath afterwards. He was struggling so much. And then afterwards he tried to do a handstand walk. And he apparently he balanced for like a second or two, and then he came down. So I think that was probably a good decision for Eddie to not try and carry on with that handstand walk.
He's basically just a specialist in strength and now doing all these crazy things to get himself popular online.
Yeah, which is not a bad decision.
Got to make money.
Yeah, remember Dan Bailey was supposed to be involved.
I'm surprised that Dan didn't reply on the Instagrams and everything and say like, yeah, I got the record, let's go for it and whatever.
Yeah.
He's got the record for Grace.
Yeah.
It's, Dan's got enough money.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a true story. Yeah. Okay, so that's Eddie Hall news. And then the other news was Annie Thorisdottir.
Congratulations, Annie.
Yeah, so she's having a baby, which we found out a few weeks ago. And so she's obviously declined her games invite. She's not gonna be pregnant at the games like Serena Williams was pregnant when she won Wimbledon. Do you remember that?
No.
I think Serena Williams she wasn't like advanced pregnant, but she was kind of like in the beginning, first few weeks, and she won Wimbledon.
So, and I guess the amount of stress it puts on your body wasn't significance
Yeah.
for little 1 week old or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how many weeks it was. Like, when can you tell for a pregnancy test? Like 4 weeks or something?
I think it's 4 weeks, yeah.
So it must have been like at least like 4 weeks old. And she obviously felt like, look, I'm still strong enough to do it. I can still.
Oh, so she knew?
She must have known.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought she didn't
Well,
know.
I assume she knew. Maybe she didn't know.
Jeez.
No.
And the baby's healthy now.
Yeah, fine.
How long ago was this?
Maybe a year ago?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
jeez.
So Annie won't be doing that.
Her body will eat the baby.
Yes. How's Annie gonna look like she's pregnant? She still have abs.
Probably. She's got those like Ninja Turtle abs.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll probably be in front of them.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Didn't Cara Webb also have that? There was a whole post that went crazy online because
Yeah.
she had like slight abs,
Yes.
which was priggy.
Yeah. I don't know. So that's cool. So Maddie Sturt gets the invite from the Open.
Oh, so there is a shift.
Yeah, I don't know how that works now because Annie
So
obviously,
late.
Yeah, because Annie accepted her invite when there was the deadline, like in December, and then she finds out she's pregnant. She cancels her invite and it gets passed down, which is a bit strange.
And Maddie Sturt hasn't won anything else or anything, so it just stops there.
Yeah, stops
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Apparently, this is her 5th games appearance going to be for Maddie Sturt.
Madeleine's Australian.
Yeah, I think
Um,
she's 23.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so good for Maddie. Yeah,
Oh, that's some real news.
yeah. And
Cool.
that's all the real news we have for today.
Is that all we got?
That's our special edition.
Just
for
me
today.
and Courtney. What you guys think?
Yeah, let us know. If you want Justin fired,
Yeah, let us know.
if you never want him to come back. Okay.
Then we're gonna give him more episodes in my bedroom.
Yes, it'll be so much more convenient. Yeah. But okay, we'll try and phone him again later in the week. Good luck to Justin.
And then we'll splice it in.
Yeah,
This is probably going to be backwards, this episode.
yeah, bit confusing, but we thought like we can either skip a week and then the people will be upset and sending us tons of DMs saying,
Oh, yes. All our fans.
guys,
You guys really suck.
yeah, you guys, we expect more from you. Or we can just give them this really rubbish episode.
Yeah,
So we chose to do that.
yeah, there we go.
That's episode 24.
24, so 25 will be the biggie
Yeah,
when he arrives, and we'll talk a bit about Brazil and maybe do something special. I
yeah,
don't know.
maybe he'll have his winner's medal.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully his game's ticket.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, guys, so you know where to find us. What's it? noresultsmedia@gmail.com.
Yes.
And the email, what's the Instagram?
Instagram is No Rex Podcast.
No Rex Podcast.
No
Facebook?
No Rex Podcast. No Rex Podcast. Or was it Pod?
Huh? I don't know. Is it podcast? Pod?
I think it podcast.
No, we
I
don't
think
know.
it was Pod originally.
Don't follow us.
We don't have a
post
piece of
anything.
paper that we have in front of us.
We haven't memorized it. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.